Well, it is a new twist to the tale. Now, BJP top brass has called Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh and asked the former BJP MP not to open his mouth against wrestlers. In fact, he had said earlier that the wrestling protest that happened earlier this year with wrestlers alleging sexual harassment, alleging him of sexual harassment was politically motivated, and now BJP doesn't want him to speak about wrestlers. For a very long time, he was the president of Wrestling Federation of India. There was a very long drawn controversy during which the Wrestling Federation elections were held after a very long time. Brij Bhushan in fact did not want to leave his seat. However, he became disqualified after having finished his tenure. The elections were held, but his nominee Sanjay Singh became the president of Wrestling Federation of India. Vinesh Phogat, who you can see here on your screen, on the right half of your screen, has begun her election campaign in right earnest. She was at the Paris Olympic Games fighting in 50-kilogram category, but she was unable to win a medal there after being disqualified. However, as you see there on your screen, Vinesh Phogat returns home as one of the biggest heroes from the Olympic Games. And now there's a new twist to the tale. Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, who was earlier the president of WFI and has a close link with the wrestlers, and then the famous fallout with women wrestlers, Vinesh Phogat particularly, and Sakshi Malik, has now been cautioned by his party to not speak about the wrestlers and the wrestling community. My colleague Vasudha Venugopal joins me for more on this story. Vasudha, well, we do know that Haryana has a large pool of sports persons, and sports persons do gather a lot of support in the state. Does BJP see this as a negative publicity for them if their party member, if a person of their cadre is to speak against wrestlers and sports persons, and that is why Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh has been cautioned?
Absolutely, Vika, you've covered the rest. And you know that it was the 2024 Lok Sabha elections as well. And for Haryana elections, the BJP wants to make sure that it does not take any, chance with the narrative specifically. The wrestlers' protest had actually gained a lot of traction amongst certain communities in Haryana. It was also seen as completely anti-women. So the BJP does not want to take a chance on that. What I understand is that the BJP lead Brij Bhushan Singh, and the trigger for this was his longish that he gave to a Hindi channel yesterday, in which he basically attributed motives to Vinesh Phogat, and he also basically claimed that everything that she did right from the Olympics set back to her entry into and also becoming a Congress candidate from Julana was all pre-planned. So basically, a lot of that was completely unfortunate. Has completely distanced itself from this and does not want, because in Haryana it stands on a very tricky position. It has been at the helm of power for almost 10 years, and it has in leadership. So there are farmers' protests going on. There are also this Jat consolidation that has happened. It has managed the state that it swept in 2014 and in 2019 as well. So these setbacks have been responsible for the party taking a very clear stand that it does not want the Brij Bhushan episode to end, which is why a call was made today in the morning. The matter is also in the court. Remember, both in Delhi High Court, Lal Avenue Court, this matter is being heard. And Brij Bhushan Singh has been asked to stay away from media, not issue any statements against the wrestlers for that matter, not even Bajrang Punia, and specifically against Vinesh Phogat. That's what we've heard.